Now, I'm not saying for one moment that Britain couldn't survive outside the European Union. Of course we could. We are a great country. We're the 5th largest economy in the world, the fastest growing economy in the G7 last year, the biggest destination for foreign direct investment in the EU, one of the 3rd biggest in the world. The world literally speaks our language. Last month, the President of China spent a week in this country. This week, the Prime Minister of India will visit. They see a great future for this country that we all love. No one doubts that Britain is a proud, successful, thriving country, a nation that's turned around its fortunes through our own efforts. A far cry from the sick man of Europe at the time we entered the European Economic Community all those decades ago. Whether we could be successful outside the European Union, that's not the question. The question is whether we'd be more successful in than out. Whether being in the European Union adds to our economic security or detracts from it. Whether being in the European Union makes us safer or less safe. That is a matter of judgment. And ultimately it will be the judgment of the British people in the referendum I promised that I will deliver. You will have to judge what is best for you and your family, for your children and grandchildren, for our country, for our future. It will be your decision whether to remain in the EU on the basis of the reforms we secure or whether we leave. Your decision. Nobody else's. Not politicians, not parliaments, not lobby groups, not mine. Just you. You, the British people, will decide. At that moment, you'll hold this country's destiny in your hands. This is a huge decision for our country, perhaps the biggest we'll make in our lifetimes. And it will be the final decision. So to those who suggest that a decision in the referendum to leave would merely produce another stronger renegotiation and then a second referendum in which Britain could stay, I say, think again. The renegotiation is happening right now, and the referendum that follows will be a once-in-a-generation choice, an in or out referendum. When the British people speak, their voice will be respected, not ignored. If we vote to leave, then we will leave. There'll not be another renegotiation and another referendum. So I say to my European counterparts with whom I'm negotiating, this is our only chance to get this right for Britain and for the whole European Union. And I say to those who are thinking about voting to leave, think very carefully because this choice cannot be undone. And to those who are campaigning to leave but actually hoping for a second referendum, I say, decide what you believe in. If you think we should leave, and leave means leave, then campaign for that and vote for it. But if you're actually arguing for a better relationship between Britain and the European Union, then don't campaign to get out, work with me to get that better deal for Britain.